reason why they came up with this name. He asked me, he said, Mom, do you know what that means? I was like, no, son, what does Nike mean? He says, Nike stands for the Greek goddess of victory. Did you know that? And that's the first part of your name. Again, I had to stop dead in my tracks because my child had to remind me of who I was. See, all this time I was dreading this name, hating this name, and even when people tell me, oh, but you got a cute name, why don't you like that? I was like, it's okay. I just rather you call me Nikki. And all this time I would even get mad at my mom for giving me this hard name. She gave me a name that was in my destiny for me to have. It was purpose for me to have that name. Because again, when you spell out the name Nikesha, N-I-K-E-I-S-H-A, remember that name? It is like you are saying Nike is her, victory is her. And it was to remind me that all the situations I've been through, going up in Chicago, going through all the things that I went through, it was letting me know that I was going to be victorious, that I was going to be over all them circumstances. So again, I'm going through life, and things, yes, they're starting to go better, but again, I felt like I still had to do something different. I needed to make it complete. So I decided to have a funeral ceremony at my house. I had a funeral ceremony at my home, in my room, closed the door again, locked myself up in there. And it was only a 3-party event. It was Nikki, that I commonly spelled her name Nikki. Nikesha, whose name is Nikeisha. And of course my divine creator, God had to be there to officiate the ceremony, right? Make sure everything goes well. So I sat on the edge of my bed, and I looked hard in that mirror that was on my closet door. And I looked long hard, and I thought about all the things I've been through in my past and all this other stuff, and how I wanted this transformation so bad. So I decided to hug Nikki. The old parts of her, the things that she'd been through, and all the hurt and the pain. And then I also had to remember that Nikesha and who I was going to live for, the person that I wanted to be in the fullness of. And I told her, Nikki, I have to let you go. I have to allow you to die. Because in order for me to move on, we must say our final goodbye. So I let go of her, and I left Nikki right there. And that's her burial site, and that's where she stays. And I don't mourn her. I don't think she even wanted me to mourn her, because I celebrate her. I celebrate her for being in the fullness of me. Because in that day when I stood up, that when I came out the womb, the Nikki that stands in front of you today was able to come into the fullness. I was able to give birth to who I am today. And yes, as my husband mentioned, we are able to travel the world with this era divide, which is a beautiful country, by the way, and making connections with different people. I'm able to start my own business. I was able to walk fully away from nursing and do the holistic coaching full time. But I don't just do this for myself. I do that for all the girls and anybody out there that needs somebody to shine the light on their path. That's somebody that needs somebody to pull them out. And I just want to leave you guys with this. I want you guys to give birth. I want you to give birth. Give birth to those dreams, to those desires, to those purposes. Because I believe when we came to this physical realm, when we came into this earth as a baby from our mom's womb, we also had something inside of our womb, which is our greatness, which is our purposes. Not only them dreams that you're keeping in your head, but making them dreams reality. I know it's true because I live that now. And yes, the initial labor pains, they might be kind of hard, but just like women, what we do, we have those babies, but at the end of it, we see that baby and we rock it. We knew that it was not for nothing. I want you all to give birth. I am not a victim. I am victory. My name is Nikei S Salas. Peace and blessings to all.